What's good with y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Wrestling Geek with another video for y'all today, man. And I'm back when doing what I do and I do best. Talk fast, make great videos, keep pushing. If you guys didn't notice, my past few videos have been going on YouTube and also Rumble. If you want to follow me on both of those, link will be in the description for both of those, obviously to get to the video. If you're watching this on YouTube, my Rumble will be in the link in the description below. If you're watching this on Rumble, my link in the description below for YouTube. Follow me there. This video is pretty much about the worst women of all time. Now, I made a whole list about this maybe a year ago. I did the top 5 worst women, but I'm going to add on to that, and I'm going to pretty much put the worst women, because if you were safe last time from the list because it was top 5, you won't be safe from this list. And plus, a year ago, my mind is completely different from what it is today. And yeah, we got some bad women wrestlers. And don't get it twisted, men. I'm coming for y'all head next. Don't get it twisted. It's not just for women. I'm coming for the men's head too. So we're going to go ahead and start with this list I got. And first off, we got Cameron. If you knew who she was, I don't know if I said in the last video, and if I repeat somebody from the last video, it's because they're really that bad. Cameron was part of the Funkadactyls, whatever it's called, Funkadactyls with Trinity / Naomi, the better counterpart. And then Brodus Clay, not Brodus Clay, was it Brodus Clay?
2 hours later.
Brodus Clay, I think it was Brodus Clay, the big light-skinned dude who had the stupid ass looking mohawk. Yeah, he was like a douchebag. Yeah, they suck. Both of them suck. But meanwhile, Naomi's still here. She's great at what she does. But the whole point is about Cameron. Her moveset was limited. She couldn't talk on the mic. Her outfits was mid. I mean, the outfits in general was mid. But I mean, that was her whole gimmick. She had to come out there, look pretty. And then when you get relegated to Total Divas, you must not be really good at what you do. And there's no disrespect to anybody who got there, because technically Naomi was on there. But Naomi's really good, and we all know that. Cameron sucked. She didn't last too long. I'll have to look up her statistical time in WWE, because she was just bad, yo. Like, when I say she was awful in the ring, she was bad on the mic, which is disgusting in its own right. But her in-ring work was pure poor trash. It's like, quite frankly, disgusting. Some of the nastiest, just god, like I've never understood that. But her name is Ariana in real life, I believe. But Cameron, we're gonna go by their stage names. Cameron, she's trash. It is what it is. You don't like it, I personally don't care. She's garbage. And if you're a fan of her, cool. If you're a fan of any of these women on this list, great. But she's trash. And I don't really remember too much of her, because, again, who cares? She didn't do anything to be remembered by. She is out here winning main events like Becky Lynch. She isn't Charlotte Flair. She isn't Mercedes when she was in WWE, or Sasha, she like to be called. She ain't Bailey. She isn't memorable. She isn't even Selena Vega. And Selena Vega is like a mid-tier type wrestler, I guess you want to call it. But she's still good. So, yeah. Next on the list, I probably said this last time on my release a year ago. Link in the description for that too. Jillian Hall. Bro, listen here. Jillian Hall had one of the greatest gimmicks of all time. She was an awful blonde. She was a white blonde singer who was absolutely offered her job. She was the ultimate troll. We loved her for it because she was so good at what she did. I mean, how can you not like Jillian Hall, man? She was great. She was terrible in the ring, but on the mic, she was pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. Unless my childhood memory is just blanking me out because she was so funny and what she did. We used to die laughing and watching her video. I mean, her on TV. The little short time that she had, it used to be funny. She would have been perfect for the 24/7 title era. I think she would have been great for that era, but she was trash in the ring. Let's just keep it a bean. She couldn't wrestle. I don't ever remember her even wrestling, to be honest with you. She was so goofy. Maybe she did, but I was so intertwined by her goofy character that I just never really paid no attention to her actual in-ring work. That's, in other words, trash. But she's great. She can make her bad in-ring work can make up for great character work, because she was great at her character work. So she's probably the best person on this list for her character work. So Jillian Hall, you're safe just because you're one of my favorite of all time. I love Jillian Hall. One of the legends. So next on the list, I forgot to write her down, but she's highly looked upon for some strange reason, and it might be just because of her looks. But Kelly is one of the most overrated women's wrestlers I have ever seen in my life. I don't understand what people see in her. I don't understand why people like her so much. I just quite frankly don't get it. Her moveset was limited. Her finisher was weak. Her signature, I don't remember. I don't even remember half her matches, to be honest with you, because it's been so long. She's not good. And even before the watch, I mean, I went back and watched a couple though, but just specifically for this video, but she's not good. She was never entertaining. She was just pretty face. I think she was blonde. Yeah, pretty blonde. And that was her gimmick. She was pretty. Her theme song was literally saying, "Ooh, this girl is hot. This girl is some." Like, bro, that's it. But then again, that was back in the Divas era. We don't call it anymore. They're actual women superstars now. But back in the day, they used to be called Divas back in the 2000s. Around 2000s. I guess the end of the Ruthless Aggression era. Then they transitioned to the women superstars. But Yeah, during the Divas era, I think she won the Divas title. Again, that was the ugliest belt. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make a video about the ugliest titles of all time. But yeah, oh my gosh, it's getting too far ahead. Spoiler alert. Kelly was mid. She was overratedly mid. She was just pretty, and that's why people like really jumped the bandwagon to her. All those weirdos online jumped the bandwagon with her, but she was just mid. Honestly, she wasn't trash. Matter of fact, she was trash. She was trash. So Kelly's ass. So whatever. Everybody on this list sucks, so don't feel bad if I'm calling you out. Next, we have Maurice. Who remembers a Maurice match? Thank you. Even the camera had to focus. Nobody remembers a Maurice match. Maurice who? Maurice why? Maurice nobody cares. When I think of Maurice, I think of her husband. When I think of Maurice, I don't think in ring. I think out of ring because I was gonna give her even decent on the mic. She's trash. She's trash on the mic. So it is what it is. She's just trash all around. And it's no disrespect. She's beautiful. So, I mean, that you got the looks, which, cool. You got the looks. That's all you need in WWE. Especially back in that era specifically, she got the looks. And she has a husband who's really good at what he does. Hall of Famer, in my opinion. Underrated. Probably the most slept on wrestler of all time in the Miz. But Maurice, trash. I mean, what more can I say? I'm going to say trash about every wrestler because she was trash. I don't remember her. I remember her one Divas title run, I believe. Because a lot of women had a Divas title. And you didn't even realize they had it. But yeah, she sucked. She sucked. Absolute buns. What's the most memorable match she ever had? I'll wait. Exactly. Nobody cares about Maurice. We care about Miz because Miz is he's a legendary GOAT. Not GOAT, you know what I mean? He's a legend. But Maurice is pretty trash. I don't even know any of her moves. I don't. It's been so long since I've seen her wrestle. I truly, from the bottom of my heart, do not know any of her moves. So, next. So the next one on the list is probably going to piss off a lot of people. But it is what it is, man. The Bella Twins, and I just talked about Kelly being the most overrated. The Bella Twins are the most overrated women to ever step in WWE history. People say they moved ahead because of the guys they were dating. Possibility. Politics is everything in WWE. People say they got in there, did their thing because they were twins. Possibility. They were twins. People say they got ahead because of good looks. Possibly. I could go for any woman on this list, but okay, I'm not gonna say any woman. But the point is, the Bella Twins sucked. Brie Bella toward the tail end of her career was hurting people left and right. She should have stopped after the first injury. After she hurt somebody the first time, she should have cut it. They should have cut her. She should never been allowed back on TV. That stupid TV show they had, cut it all out. She sucks. At first, Nikki was the bad one. They both suck, but Nikki used to be the one that was really bad. And then it transitioned towards the latter end. Nikki was the good one, and Brie was the trash one. It's weird because the roles reverse. They're twins. They reverse roles a lot. How the hell you go from being the better one to towards the end, you're trash. You were so bad, you got over age, you couldn't even properly throw a fake punch. As much as I love wrestling, the script, it is what it is, but you can't throw a scripted punch. You're trash. Brie Bella, matter of fact, I'm calling you out right now because Nick, I'm gonna get to you in a second. Brie Bella, you're trash. You're not relevant. Your title run did you even have a title run? And if you did, it's not really memorable. The best feud you probably had was with your sister when she turned on you, which was trash. The crowd didn't like it. I mean, your husband's Bryan Danielson, technically that's his real name. You're just trash. Like, your moveset was mid, and that's most people on this list. I don't remember anything special about Brie Bella. Maybe she had a spectacular title run that I don't know. I highly doubt it. But Brie Bella was kind of type. It was just whatever. Her sister, on the other hand, had a better title run that I vividly remember. She had a solid title run, but she's still trash. Her moveset is limited. She can't go top rope. She's not good aerial assault. She's not good brawler. She's not a good striker. She's not a good ground and pound. I mean, rack attack was her best move, so maybe you could call her a mini powerhouse. Back then, I guess for those times, powerhouse, that's her best asset, is her being a powerhouse. But even then, with the injury she had to change that up from rack attack to like another move. Or I believe the rack attack was the substitute move. It was one of them. But the point is, Nikki Bella still sucks too. Title run was mid. She was probably the best Divas title champion that we ever had, which is not saying much. It's kind of sad. Well, Charlotte Flair probably takes that spot as the best Divas title we've had. But the point is, the Bella Twins are trash. They only got in there because they probably their looks, honestly, and the twins. That's literally it. Nothing else about them screens talented. Nothing else about them screens marketable. I mean, besides the fact they're the twins, that's marketable. But outside of that, they're not marketable. They're not good. They're not good in ring. They're not good outside the ring. They're not good on the mic. They're awful on the mic. They talk slow. They sound like they're stuttering. They sound a little dumb when they talk. And no disrespect, but it is what it is. Y'all suck. Y'all came as a deal package and you both broke the deal. You came like this and you left like this. Y'all suck. Your best feud was when y'all was arguing. And even then, it's like, do we really continue on with this? So I don't really know. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know how to feel about this at this point. All I know is my headset just died on me, but we gonna keep pushing anyway. The point I'm trying to make is the Bella twins are absolute and utter garbage. They're trash, and I mean, bro, listen, it is what it is, and just keep pushing. So I'm down. We're down to 4 people on this list, and it gets worse, bro. Like the first few people were bad, but this gets worse. The next is Summer Rae. Who remembers Summer Rae? Nobody? Cool, just making sure. I'm gonna instantly skip her because she's that bad. She got put on the list because she's trash. She never had anything memorable. I mean, think the most memorable thing she had was dancing with Fandango. Her peak of her career was being a dancer, a side dancer. Nobody cared about Summer Rae. I had to look up her character name. That's how bad she is. I can't remember because I had to add her to the list. I remember the face, but the character? Who? Exactly. Next on the list, we have Eva Marie. Man, listen to me. I can dog Eva Marie for days. How bad she was in the ring. All red, everything. The whole fit was red. Everything was red. That was her best part of her character. All red, everything. Hair too. Her best time in WWE was literally on that TV show, Total Divas. That was her best time because in the ring, she was atrocious. She was absolutely pathetic and might be the worst wrestler I've ever seen in my entire life. And that's sad because number one person on this list is going to be sad soon, but she just had mental problems, I believe. Even Regis was dog garbage. She was dog water. She was hot trash. She was hot water. And I don't mean hot water like a hot tub. I mean hot water like hot dog garbage. She was trash. She's like a perfect bag full of dog trash. She was garbage. Even Reese sucks. How did she? The fact that she even got the contract, and I'm glad she's doing great for herself today. But we're talking strictly WWE. She came back twice. How you come back twice and you suck 2 times? How? Somebody make it make sense to me. Eva Marie is trash. Eva Marie should have never had the opportunity to ever come back to WWE. Eva Marie, I said Eva Marie. That's how bad she is. Eva Marie is the worst wrestler of all time. Worst wrestler, not men's, not women's, not specifically one category. I'm talking all time. I'm sorry. I meant to say specifically not women's, but I'm talking all time, men's and women's. She's that bad. She's so bad I'm moving my hands a lot. Listen to me. I don't know what I'm doing in my videos. She's trash. I get hot talking about her. I get so pissed off talking about her when people used to bring her name up. She is dog water. She is the worst wrestler to ever step in a WWE ring. When there are hard workers out there who wanted her spot, but Vince McMahon, being the creep that he was, he had to put her on TV. And I don't mean to be rude or disrespectful, but she's trash. No accomplishments, no title runs, no, not even that long on TV. She was so bad it took Raw. She wouldn't have made it on NXT. She wouldn't have made it in the what's the stupid thing called, in the Performance Center. She wouldn't have made it there. She's trash. Trash. This video is going longer than I need to be because Eva Marie's that bad. And it's sad because somebody else on the list is just as bad as her, but she's worse on this list. She's garbage. I don't understand. And thank God we're in today's era where you got people in the NXT, like, I don't really know too much NXT, but just women in general. Naomi, Roxanne Perez, Becky, Charlotte, Bianca, Jade. Jade, when I saw Jade in AEW, Jade was not good. No disrespect to Jade, but Jade today, Jade is different today. She's been working. She's been grinding. She's been doing what she had to do. She pretty much was Eva Marie. Well, she was never that bad, but she was in this, I guess the spot Eva Marie was in, but she did what she was supposed to do to work her ass off to get what she's at today. She's good. Eva Marie never worked on anything. No mic skills, no in-ring skills, no out-of-ring skills, no promotional skills, nothing. She's trash. Only thing she promoted was that trash-ass Total Diva show. That's it. She's trash. I can go on days, but we're going to keep pushing. Rosa Mendes is next on the list. I've already discussed her. She's hot. She's hot garbage. She's just trash. I mean, who cares? I'm going to skip her anyways. Keep pushing to the next person. Rosa Mendes. Who remember Rosa Mendes? Thank you. Next on the list, and this final person on the list, is Ronda Rousey, bro. Listen to me. I've been saving this up for a long time. I saved you last time, Ronda Rousey, from the top 5 worst women list of all time, but you were officially on this list. And if Eva Marie wasn't so bad, you would be easy number 1. You copped out, you cried out, you couldn't get your way, so you whined, you ran out like a little spoiled ass child. You lost in the UFC, so you ran the WWE. You thought it was going to be easier over here on this side, but life turned out to be a lot harder. Becky Lynch even told you life was going to be hard on this side because the consistent traveling and the moving all day and the consistent doing all this other stuff. You're not good in the ring. You couldn't talk on the mic. You had that goofy ass UFC style in WWE that nobody cared about. Us WWE guys don't care about UFC. Let's just be real. Now, you got some guys that like both. Me personally, as a diehard WWE fan, I'm not watching no UFC. UFC's boring. No disrespect. There's no disrespect to those guys and women that work hard in the octagon, but we don't care about that. Don't bring that garbage ass style up in. It didn't work for I don't even know his name. Who cares? But it didn't work for Gabe, whatever his name was. But he was just a pure wrestler. He sucks. You'll hear his name later in another video. Ronda Rousey sucks. She had attitude problems. She was an awful champion. Her first time around was solid. Her first year, she was cool. But somehow she progressively got worse as time went on. How do you progressively get worse? I don't get it. Ronda Rousey is the definition of pure mediocrity. She's really below mediocrity because you were here when you got here. You were elevated and put on a pedestal like you were the automatic champion of the world, which you got the title run. You had a solid title run. But after that first title run, it's like everything just collapsed. You suck. And matter of fact, don't come back to WWE. As much as you bashed us fans for talking about you and all that crying on social media and this and that, and you just kept whining about everything else, don't come back. We don't need you. Matter of fact, you just like Brock Lesnar. I don't want you back and I don't need you back. I promise you we good on this end. Everything's solid. And you know she's sensitive when it comes to videos, people calling her out. And it's what it is. I don't care. She's not good. Don't ever come back to WWE. The women's division is flourishing right now. We don't need you. They don't want you. They don't need you. You're a headache. You're an asshole. And you're not good at what you do. Excuse my language, but you're trash. And that's how I feel about Ronda Rousey. You come into business and have everything go your way and everything was smooth. But as soon as people start turning on you and you go boo-hoo-hoo, can't figure it out, then you run. You're not good. You were never meant to be a WWE superstar. You're not good at what you did. You weren't good at what you did. That was poor piss poor English. You were never good at what you did. You're not good at what you do. And it is what it is. Don't come back. And I go for Brock Lesnar too, but that's another video for a different day. But I appreciate you guys for watching this video. It's longer than I normally make, but it is what it is. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe as always. Follow me on the Rumble and then subscribe here on YouTube. And don't forget to follow the TCAD podcast. If you don't know what that is, it's me and two of my friends run a podcast. We had 60 subscribers, help us hit 100 before the year end. And that will be in the link in the description below as always. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe as always.